2011 has been a year of discovery and expansion for Habitat for Humanity of Evansville. We began with the continuation of our revitalization efforts in the Glenwood neighborhood, and we've now expanded our reach into the Jacobsville area. Throughout this process, our vision and purpose has remained the same: building homes with God's people in need while working with them to create a better neighborhood and community in which to live and work. We've not been alone in these endeavors. Many partners have been working diligently as well to improve the lives of Evansville's residents. The Glenwood Neighborhood Association, Crossroad Christian Church, and Vectren partnered with us to weatherize 76 homes in Glenwood.
Well, good afternoon.
We received a $100,000 grant from the Indiana Office of Energy Development to do the work, which led to a reduction of air infiltration as high as 56%. We hope to weatherize more homes later this year and beyond.
I think when Vectren gets involved in a project like the Glenwood weatherization process, it does a number of things, not only for customers, but for us. One, we understand our customers' needs a little better. Our employees get a chance to converse with customers and actually go into homes and see what those needs are. And so I think in the long run, it makes us a company that's a bit more empathetic and one that can provide resources to help customers manage their daily energy cost.
When they offered this, I was very skeptical because everything has a price to it. And so my husband and I decided, well, they say it's free, allegedly. Let's go and listen, see what they have to say. You had to attend meetings, you have to invest. They want to educate you. When they first came in, you typically don't have a clue where all your energy is going, where your air is going. You have no idea. We were shocked, utterly shocked at all the crevices air was coming through. So that's where all of our energy dollars were going, which now we'll be using to buy groceries and put gas in our car. It is fantastic. We became members the first day that we went to that program, and we try to go to as many meetings as we possibly can, and I would not change a thing.
This weatherization program is part of our efforts to expand our housing solutions in order to serve more families. At the end of this year, we will have served 93 families, 18 new homes, and 75 weatherizations. We learned from our work in Glenwood that not every family needs a new home. All of the discussions we held and all the data we collected indicated that there are families who already own their own home who need a hand up. Habitat answered and is expanding the ability to eradicate substandard housing. In March, we launched the Imagine Design Competition, where we invited architects to imagine with us what the east side of Morton Avenue would look like, with updates to existing homes and new construction. We chose this block between Sweetser and Riverside because we own several parcels of land there, and a study conducted by the University of Southern Indiana suggested we concentrate our efforts in one area. We learned from that 2008 study that we carry a greater impact on a community when we cluster build.
Our first prize of $2,000 goes to an innovative plan that demonstrated all of the hallmarks of exceptional street design. Judges were particularly impressed with the team's creative yet realistic image of how attractive Morton Street could be if we only dare to imagine. Congratulations to PCI and H.G. McCullough Designers.
Professional Consultants, Inc. and H.G. McCullough Designers won the Imagine competition, and we hope to begin work soon. Although we'll still be building in Glenwood for some time, we're already planning our next phase of neighborhood development in Jacobsville.
What we're here to announce today is what I think is another gigantic step forward, a huge leap forward in neighborhood revitalization.
This summer, the City of Evansville granted Habitat $100,000 to initiate revitalization efforts in that area. We're working closely with the Jacobsville Area Community Corporation to start the process, which includes many listening visits and community discussions, just like we did in Glenwood.
One of the exciting things about Habitat's involvement is not only is Habitat doing its mission of providing housing for people, for low-income people, but it's also seeing that you've got to improve the community. You've got to do economic development. So the folks who have those houses are going to benefit them in the long run because they're going to live in a good community and they're going to be invested. So that's the idea of this comprehensive plan, is you improve the whole community. Housing is a key component, but other things are going to improve. Safety, the access, business opportunities. So it's a whole piece that ultimately is going to come together.
None of our work at Habitat would be possible without our partners, including those loyal donors and volunteers who have given faithfully throughout the years. At the same time we're expanding our services, we've also been restructuring our development team to strengthen our relationship and commitment to all parties who share in our mission of eliminating substandard housing. We pledge to connect with you at a deeper level, to keep you informed and to provide you meaningful and Christ-centered opportunities to engage in Habitat for Humanity of Evansville. We're working hard to be good stewards of all our resources because we care about our donors, volunteers, community partners, and all the families whose lives we touch. Habitat is a hand up, not a handout. When families are selected into the Habitat program, they receive so much more than a house. They are empowered to fulfill their dreams and to reach their highest potential.
When I first had the news that I was getting the Habitat house, I was ecstatic. But then reality set in. And I started thinking, oh my goodness, now I am really committed here for the next several years. And these responsibilities are mine. Whereas now I live in an apartment, if I have a problem with the air conditioner, I can call the office and that will be taken care of. But now these responsibilities are going to be mine. And so I started having reservations and maybe second guessing myself whether I'd really done the right thing or was I taking on more than what I really could do. As I talked with them and told them my concerns, then we were able to walk through the process. And by the time we finished talking, again, I was really glad that this had happened to me and that we were going forward in the process now. I have a grandson and he's 7, and right now he doesn't have his room here where I live because I live in a 1-bedroom apartment, but he is almost as excited as I am because he's going to have his room there. And he kept asking his mom, when is Mama Joy's house going to be finished? And she asked him one day, she said, why are you so interested in Mama Joy's house and when it's going to be finished? He said, because my room is there.